This is Will Buchanan on The Walk for Liberty. And it's day 119, August 27th, 2008. I think that's a rattlesnake. It really startled me. I got close to it and it kind of coiled up. I think I'm just going to move to the other side of the road. A couple days ago, when we passed through the town of Lemon, we saw a sign which said, "This community supports our troops." I realize I might be charting into dangerous waters with this topic, since many people have strong feelings about it. But I'm not going to let that shy me away from it. I'd actually like to dissect the meaning of that sentence piece by piece. First of all, the words, "this community." I don't remember whether there was fine print on it saying who put the sign up, whether the local government or some organization. But by writing "this community," do they actually claim to speak for each and every individual who lives within that community? I can't imagine they actually surveyed 100% of the people who live there to see if they support the troops. You see, a community can't actually have a collective voice. A community is just a group of individuals, each of whom, of course, has their own opinion. So, by definition, a community itself cannot have an opinion, such as supporting the troops, because it is not an individual. Next, the words, "our troops." Are they your troops? Do you personally have control over them and sent them over there? I certainly didn't, and they're not my troops. Oh, if you consider them your troops, then you must be part of the federal government. Since they're the U.S. government's troops, and they're the ones who sent them over. But a government is not the same as the people living within a particular geographical area. And the U.S. government is not the same as people living in America. As I discussed in my episode entitled, "Avoid the Collective," many people, for whatever reason, nonetheless refer to things that the government does as if they were doing them as well. Using terms such as we, us, or our. For example, we're over in Iraq. Unless you're physically in Iraq right now, you're not part of who's over there. And unless you're in the upper echelons of government, you didn't even have any part in sending the troops over who are there. Finally, the nebulous word support. This community supports our troops. What does the word support even mean in that context? Perhaps they mean financially support, in which case they're pretty much right. Since nearly everyone is forced to pay federal income taxes, or at least under threat of going to jail. But I don't think that's in the spirit of what they meant by support. Perhaps they mean talking them up to other people for being over there. I think I remember hearing some general, or maybe it was even George Bush himself, say something like, "If you don't think our troops should be over in Iraq, then you don't support our troops." Well, Georgie boy, I choose to view support a little differently than you do. You see, I actually care about the lives, the safety, and the well-being of the soldiers who are over there. I support them so much that I support them being brought back to America. In fact, all the troops worldwide who are stationed in the majority of countries on this planet and who are potentially in danger because they don't belong there, I support them all so much that I support every last one of them coming back to America. So, Georgie boy, can you claim to support the troops that much? Let's bring the troops where they belong, back home to America. That's real support. I think I walked the exact distance I did yesterday, 20.01 miles. Here are my GPS coordinates. This is Will Buchanan for blog.walkforliberty.com, signing off.